Hey, what's up guys, my name is Azim and I'm back here with another new unboxing video. So in this video we have got this Realme 5 smartphone to unbox, and before this smartphone Realme launched its Realme 3 series, the Realme 3 and 3 Pro. So that smartphone was also really good in its price tag, and in this video we will see that does this smartphone satisfy its price tag or not. So here we have this box of Realme 5, and let me tell you guys that I have already unboxed this smartphone, so I will be doing the quick review of this phone. And you can see the main feature of this main highlight of this smartphone is 5000 mAh of battery and quad camera setup. And at the back side here you can see that this is the 4 GB variant. It comes in 3 variants: 4 GB with 32 GB of internal storage, and 4 GB of RAM with 128 GB of internal storage, and the third one comes with 8 GB of RAM with 128 GB of internal storage. So that one is the Pro, and we have this simple model, and this is the color of this phone. You can see crystal blue color, and nothing else is mentioned on this box. So we will be doing the quick unboxing of this phone. First of all, let's take this a little folder out and check out what is inside this little folder. So here we have two booklets. You can see, as usual, we get in the Realme smartphones, and after that we have this silicone based soft cover. It's not hard case, it's really soft and made up of high quality, I think, but you can clearly see that it actually prints up your fingerprints on it easily, so that would be disappointing. And after that, here is our device. Let's keep it aside and check out the other box contents. And here we have this charging cable, as you can see, and I think that it is the micro USB charging cable, because in this price tag every smartphone just gives us the micro USB. So I'm right, you can see that this is the micro USB, and obviously we will not see the fast charging support in the smartphone. And after that, here we have the SIM ejector tool of this phone, and this is the charging adapter. Let's see that if we get the fast charging or not. You can see the ampere rating is 2 amperes, so it is not more than 2 amperes. If it was the more than 2 ampere, then it will support fast charging, but unfortunately it doesn't. And there is nothing else in the box, so now let's check out our device. First of all, let's remove this plastic wrapper, and here also remove this one. And you can see this beautiful pattern on the back side really looks stunning, as it reflects the light in many ways. You can see it is really awesome, amazing light pattern, you can see guys. So here we get the Realme branding and this quad camera setup. So the first camera is of 12 megapixel with 1.8 aperture, and the second is of 8 megapixel, and it is an ultra wide angle lens, so that you can capture the ultra wide photos on this smartphone. And after that, the third one is 2 megapixel macro lens, so you can capture the shots in macro mode. And after that, the fourth one is the 2 megapixel depth sensor and an LED flashlight along with the fingerprint scanner. And at the front side, here we have this 13 megapixel selfie shooter with 1.8 aperture, and it can also record 1080p videos at 30 fps. So now let's turn on the device and check out its user interface and all other specs. And here you can see the device has been turned on. So here I got a pop-up of the newest version, so I will have to download this software update and install to get the latest version of this smartphone. And let me tell you guys, this is the 6.5 inches display, and it is not any kind of super AMOLED or AMOLED display. It is just a simple LCD display. At the right side we get this power button, and at the bottom of this phone we have this micro USB charging port, speakers, primary microphones, and an audio jack. Yes, we have the audio jack, we just don't lost it. And at the left side we have these volume bricks, and this is the SIM tray. Let's check out that which kind of SIM tray we get in this phone. So here I have my SIM ejector tool, and let's take this SIM tray tool out. And wow guys, you can see Realme 5 have this dual SIM slot and one micro SD card slot, and I think that this is just amazing. I'm really satisfied with this thing because we usually don't get this thing in the smartphones of this price tag, so I like it. And now it's time to check out the internal features of this phone, and let's move into the settings. And into the about phone section you can see device name Realme 5, and the Android version is 9, by that is actually the latest from Android 9. And we have 4 gigabytes of RAM with device storage of 64 gigabytes. And I have installed actually some games on this phone, that's why it is showing 39.8 GB available on this phone. And this smartphone is powered by Snapdragon 665 processor, that is really good processor for gaming, and it can play your games in HD settings but not in HDR. So that is the best processor for gaming. And this smartphone is based on Color OS 6, so you will get much improved user interface on this Realme 5. And these are all the settings as we get on other Realme smartphones, so you can check out them. And now let's check out the camera. So here is the camera, and you can see here we get 5x zoom. It's not an optical zoom, obviously it is a digital zoom, so you will lose the quality as you will zoom into the image. And here you can see that we have more modes of this camera, like we have nightscape, panorama, expert mode, time-lapse mode, and even slow motion. Yes, we have the slow motion in this smartphone, and I think that this slow motion can record up to 120 fps of slow-mo recordings, and ultra macro mode. And at the top you can see we have the HDR option flashlight, and we have this ultra wide option. You can see it is really good. You can see that this ultra wide angle is really true lens. So I captured a photo with and without ultra wide mode, and this one is actually without the ultra wide lens, and this is captured with ultra wide lens. It actually gives really good result. And after that we have the video mode, and where you can record the videos into 1080p, 720p, and even in 4K resolution. Yes guys, in this price tag, I mean, you can see we get the 4K option of recording, and that is just amazing. And we have some filters here. And after that, if we go into the settings, then you can see that we get no actually pro settings in this Realme 5 smartphone like we see in Huawei phones. And after that we have this portrait mode, and I will be including some samples of the Realme 5 Pro front and back cameras so that you can judge the quality of the cameras of this phone. And we also have the beauty mode, and And if you move into the front camera, then we get those same options like portrait, photo and video, and panorama and time-lapse mode. And here we also get this HDR option. So that was all about the cameras of this phone, and now let's check out the resolution of this phone. First of all, we will be playing a video on the YouTube to check out the resolution, that if we get 1080p resolution on this phone or not. So here is a video that is playing in 480p resolution, and let's move it to the 720p. You can see we don't get 1080p resolution in this video mode, so that is also an minus point of this phone, that we don't get the 1080p resolution in this phone. So except that 1080p option, the overall result is good. I am satisfied with the resolution of this phone. And now let's test out the speakers of this phone, so I hope that I will not get any copyright strike. Let's play this one from NCS, and set the volume to maximum. And I'm now gonna set the volume to maximum. And I would say that speakers are also really good. They were performing really well and too much loud, so the quality of speakers is also good. And now it's time to play a game. I will be doing a complete gaming review of this phone. So in this video I will be playing a few minutes of game, so the video will not get too much lengthy. To get the complete gaming review of this phone, you will have to stay tuned with my channel, and I will be uploading that gaming review soon on this channel. Here you can see that we got a notice that please adjust graphics and screen settings if you experience issue during gameplay. And I think this is the message showing us that this phone actually cannot play a game in really high graphics. Anyways, let's test out and play a match in Everground mode. So first of all, let me show you that the graphic settings are on maximum. You can see it is on. I will test it on smooth with frame rate at high option. So let's play the game. So the performance of PUBG was actually good, and but we don't get the HD options on this phone. I mean, in this price tag we must be given the HD options at least to play the games in HD settings, but unfortunately we don't get that option. And that's all for today, guys. That was the review of Realme 5, and if you enjoyed this review of Realme 5, then please let me know your thoughts in the comment about this phone. and subscribe to our channel for more upcoming tech reviews and tech news, and I will see you guys in the next one.